I'm here with David Jenkins, who heads up the sustainable finance team for NAB in Australia. David, NAB's been involved in this area for quite some years and basically has led out the Australian market. Why is that?
We were fortunate enough to be a long-established player in the renewable energy space, going well before we looked at the green bond sector. We saw an opportunity to build off that and to develop an investment product for our clients to allow them to participate in this transition to a green economy. So having that balance sheet gave us the running start, if you like, and that led to our first green bond issuance in 2014.
And David, the Australian market, though small by international standards, seems to have quite a diversity of green issuers who adopt best practice all the way. How has it grown up that way? What has driven that?
In all honesty, it's probably been following what came first. So the fact that we did that first transaction out of Australia as climate bond certified, that became the default standard. But it's taken some time to get that diversity. So the banks were first, and the semi-governments came, and the corporates started, and now we're seeing the green ABS and the green securitisation. So all have the opportunity to get their transactions certified, so it's made perfect sense, and they've seen the best practice and the risk of addressing some of the risks around not having a credible form of assurance attached to your bond, and the proof has been in the success of those deals.
And lastly, David, you're here at the Climate Bonds annual conference in London. What's your impression of what's happening on green finance, and what's your message to people back in Australia?
I think we've certainly got some lessons or some takeaways from what's going on here abroad. As someone highlighted, there are something like 40 nations involved. We are only one, potentially two, when you factor in New Zealand. Small countries in the scheme of the issuance universe. And there's some examples of leverage that we can take away, such as the European Union Sustainable Finance Action Plan, with our own work underway, and some of the emerging practices, not to mention the global investor base. So some great takeaways to be had.
David Jenkins from NAB in Australia, thank you for talking to us at the Climate Bonds annual conference.
Thanks for having us.